Hey guys, Kev here, and I want to do something kind of stupid. So I got this Shamweri in last week from my buddy Justin over at Tier 1 Gear and EDC Reviews, and it's really good. You guys probably have seen my review. It was very positive. It's front flipper only, and it's a right-hand frame lock, but works fantastically left-handed, carries fantastically, has a great clip. The action is very snappy, and I mean, it is very smooth, but I was thinking maybe I could make it better. So I'm going to attempt that. And that's the dumb thing, because it's already really good. So let's see. Probably working with T6s and T8. So let's get all that shit out. Hopefully we'll get some bearings in there if we can. Alright, so that was easier than I thought. It didn't seem to be coming out when I tried it the first time. It is spinning, so let's do this. I have this right here. I might as well utilize it. Looks to be steel hardware, which is an interesting choice. Obviously, this is made by Wee Knives out of China. It's called the Shamweri. Some good Loctite in there. I like it. Alright, so your little pivot collar comes off. I don't know if anybody's taken apart this knife before on YouTube. Not that I really care about that, but if nobody has, at least now we're going to have a video out there about it, right? Alright, this seems super simple, which is fantastic news. Take that off. I think I have bearings that will fit. Here's a little disc barrel spacer thing, which is cool. You don't have any internal milling, and I like that on this knife. It gives the knife a good feel. It's not too light. It's not heavy or anything. I just think that's smart, and obviously it's also cheaper to make. I mean, this knife is $275, and in reality, compared to a lot of knives, it's super simple. 20 CV drop point blade, right, with a good hollow grind, and then you have unmilled out titanium that's black washed. That's it. You know, maybe this titanium pivot collar thing, but that's literally it. So this thing was probably cheap to make, to be honest. I don't see it being oh, right. Sorry. It's a spinning pivot, so that's why there's no D shape or anything. I'm just going to get a little alcohol, we'll wipe everything down, and we'll put it back together and try the bearings. See how it goes. It's your blade. I did get a little rust spot, like right there, last week. My daughter's birthday party. It was really hot out, and I was running around like crazy, sweating. It was in my back pocket. The ass juice got to it, and I just used some flits, and that came right out. And obviously I took care of it immediately because I didn't want to cause any long-term issues to this beautiful knife. Yeah, this thing is super nice. And again, it is extremely simple. You know, you just don't have much going on here. Stop pin is a little black. Let's clean that up. Clean the pivot screw, which I bet has some Loctite on it. Yep, see all that white Loctite? I gotta start trying O-rings, man. OCD for EDC was telling me last night on the live, you gotta do it. And Richie B was telling me too, so that's something I gotta look into. I don't know if I have any currently that would work with this. It's all down there, see that? I don't know how I would get that. try to chip it off with something. Got my handy dandy brass rod that I use. Maybe if I get in there, poke around. Obviously, I don't want to mess anything up, so I could just forget about it too. There we go. Just chip at it a little bit. It's good. All right, cool. So we're good there. O-rings. So I have like big ones, right? From my fulcrum. I just don't think I have any tiny ass ones that would fit. So I'm probably just not going to do it unless they magically appear somewhere. Yeah, no. All right, so 5mm. Looks like I got a set of these into the Asher frame lock Spiro, the titanium one. So if these fit and work well, I'm probably gonna have to order some again. But yeah, I think I got some Gillians in here. Yep, you can see them in there. The Loctite's drying, but trust me, it'll break in and it's already nice as shit. So there you go. Get these out of here. Get these bum ass barons out of here. Get a handy dandy KPL stick. You guys have to get some of those. They're really good. And then what I do now is, watch this. So I go around the edges of everything that I want to get inside crevices and such that make it hard. Anything that can slow down a bearing, I want to rid myself of. So getting in there, spray a little air. Oh, got me. Return shot. But that actually cleaned it up. Perfect. And then what I'm going to do is take this guy, put a little alky on it. You know what I'm saying? If I can. Slosh it. Sloshing it. Use that alcohol. Clean everything up. See there, the tip fell off, so we are done. And I just want to make sure that alcohol dried up in there, because I'm going to put Loctite in, right? Alright, let's put her back together. KP Schnizzles. Schnizzles. Heavy schniz and Loctite. Alright. Of course, you guys know the deal. KnifePivotLube.com. Use code LEFTY10. Boom. 10% off your order. Your boy gets a little kickback that he gets to put back in the channel. And we're good to go. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Yes, I am excited. Put this in there. Look how perfectly that bearing fits. Oh my God, this could work. So Sometimes it just doesn't work because the size is just a little too thick or whatever. Now again, I've said this a million times, but the pocket for the bearing is on the scale, right? So if you were gonna put these back in, just make sure the butt end of the cage is inside that scale, okay? That way it protects it from getting debris and stuff on it. I know I sound like a broken record, but there's gotta be some new people tuning in. I get new subscribers, so I assume there's some noobs up in here. Or you guys are subscribing multiple times, which is cool. Keep doing it. Wow, did I just talk about subscribers? Damn, I never do that. Smash that like button. Click the notification bell, guys. You don't want to miss notifications when I go live or when I post a video twice a day, you know? And then subscribe to the channel, guys. I know there's a shit ton of you watching and you're not subscribed. Do it right now. I'm gonna check after this video posts. I'll wait like a day or two and I'll see if my subscriber count goes up at all, like more than it normally does, because I just did that. Subscribe, notification bell, hit the like button. There's always one guy there's always one guy who hits the dislike button. My videos always have one dislike. It's so funny. I don't know who that dude is, but you crack me up, dude. Did I put KPL under there? That's what I'm worried about. Yes, I did. And guys, just look at these bearings. They're so beautiful. And I'm telling you, that white ceramic, it costs more, and that's why these cost more. But it also is smoother than the black ceramic. These freaking bearings are amazing, in my humble opinion. All right. Everything seems to be lubed up here. Let's pop this bitch on. Should be a fairly simple reconstruction here. I think I'll start down at the bottom. Just tighten this guy. Or not. Okay, that guy does not want to go in. So let me put the pivot collar on. That thing's cool, isn't it? I'll come back for the Loctite in a second. I just want to start threading it so it stays in place. Seriously, is everything gonna give me trouble to... Okay, that's enough. Well, there. I don't know what's going on back here. Looks flush, right? Oh, there we go. Whatever happened, happened. Magically clicked together. So you'll see that I'm turning the... I don't know if you can see it, actually. I'm turning the driver counterclockwise, right? And I do that to reset the screw. If I feel resistance, like a lot of resistance when I'm tightening, I'll thread back to let it catch and try to catch the top of the thread again. And then I'll... Oh, shit, Kev. Uh-oh. Oh, no, we're good. Right? Yeah, we're good. I think it was just, that bit needs to, probably need to change this bit out. Yeah, look at that. It's all bent to shit. So, make sure I trash that. Get another one. I got too much shit here, seriously. Two there. Oh, here's one. No, there's two in there. No, one. Idiot. There we go. Gotta replace your bits, guys. We have a 30 pack of T8s right here. If you don't do it pretty regularly, what happens is what just happened, where you will strip screws or almost strip them. Luckily we uses very good hardware. I just found out, so that screw's fine. No worries, guys. If I ever sell this, you didn't see that. I'm just kidding. All right, pivot's pretty good. Let's see. Oh yeah, okay. So let's get the Loctite out. I didn't tighten it enough to where I needed the other driver yet. So I try to just put a nubbin on each side so it gets in all the threads, and that's it. Try not to use an ass ton. I know sometimes I do. But with a spinning pivot, it's not the end of the world because I can just use a driver to break it, you know. I won't need a heat gun. I think it's spinning right now and I'm just doing nothing, so I need to get the other driver out. That went pretty well so far, I should say. Alright, so we are dead centered. Action feels the same. No blade play at all. But we're too stiff, so gotta loosen it up. Just a tad, still good on centering. Action, no play. Still too tight. I want to make it to where it drops. I have this issue with peñas as well. There's a balance. No play. Ooh, 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 ooh. Okay. Okay, so it feels just about the way it did. Yep, feels exactly the way it did before I started this. Let's see if we can get it even better than that. Currently, we have no blade play, so we're doing good. A little bit lighter. Check the centering's good. Action. I'm not feeling any play. So just for shits and giggles, I gave it a good turn that time. Feel a little bit of play. I just want to see, is it ever going to get to where it's like completely dropping, you know? Yeah, I don't think it will. So I'm going to tighten it, and then I'm going to let the bearings break in, because that's my secret weapon here. So now we're too tight again. Yeah, rock tight. Is that a type of tightness? Rock tight? No play. Man, it feels really good. Yeah, that feels solid. Centering. Looks dead on to me. Recheck blade play. Maybe the tiniest wiggle. Nothing. Alright. Smooth as a baby's bottom. Drops down. There we go. No play. Alright. I mean, you see me wrenching it, right? Nothing. Alright, cool. So this is where it shall lay. So we didn't get it to just guillotine shut like, you know, I would want it to. But you got to understand these are small. It's a small blade, right? Like I just tuned and put Gillians in my Evo 2.0, and I'm waiting for the Loctite to dry, but you'll see it drops to there and then like glides down. It doesn't necessarily just drop, but I just put them in, so give it me flicking it for a few days. This thing is probably going to be better than it ever was on those Teflon cage washers. So, you know, it's just sometimes you got to break them in. Sometimes it works immediately. Sometimes it never breaks in. My crawler here has Gillians in it, and it's just gotten better and better as I've been flicking it, and now it's basically drop shut. It just does that on its own. I have examples of both kinds, like the F5, again, smaller, lighter blade, does not drop, but it's very smooth and, you know, shakes down real easy. There's just different types of action, and you get what you get, you know. But the J-Cape here, the one I had with the flipper, I put Gillians in, and at first it was like this, where I would have to like just give it that tiny shake to drop. And then after a week of the Gillians in there, it just was like crazy. So that's what really kind of showed me that the Gillians do break in. I always thought that was bullshit when people said skiff bearings break in, but I believe it. So yeah, so my Shamweri is now rocking the Gillians, which is cool. I like to put them in whatever I can. So that is the disassembly and bearing swap of the Shamweri production Shamweri. Love you guys. I hope you have a fantastic day, and I will catch you later.